The dining habits of a country reflect the culture and well-being of the people living within its borders. The dominance of fast food is drastically threatening the health of modern people. But Korean traditional dining is known to be the opposite, as the ingredients come straight from nature. It is now time to reveal the healthy ingredients that go into the food that rests on the traditional dining tables in Korea. One thing that cannot be left out when visiting Korea is the chance to taste traditional Korean food.
Wonderful.
That's
Kimchi.
very good. I like the spices.
Spice kimchi.
Kimchi was very good. I love hot food. Very good.
Some visitors are still not used to using the chopsticks.
You can't take a picture of people who can't use chopsticks. That's tacky.
But still, what do they think about the taste of authentic Korean food?
Korean foods is very tasteful. It's also very hot sometimes. But for European people, it's not very common that they eat hot foods. But it's very nice. It's very tasteful. And some things are also very sweet. But we like the Korean kitchen a lot.
I think that people like myself can enjoy a very lean cuisine, as it were, and not too much fat in Korean food. And that's really what the Western diet needs to reduce, because this is not good for our health. And I think in that respect, Korean people are living more healthily.
Recently, there are many fusion restaurants that specialize in Korean traditional dishes, but made with a touch of modern seasonings and cooking methods. Many different types of vegetables and sauces are well organized to provide a balanced diet. The modern trend is to combine the royal palace dining culture with Korean traditional dishes. The Korean traditional dining table comes set with unique sets of dishes numbering from 3, 5, 7, and 9 to 12. These numbers represent how many dishes are present on the dinner table, excluding the rice, soup, kimchi, and sauces. As the number of diners goes up, dishes are added such as stew, steamed food, seafood, traditional pancake, and casserole.
제철 음식을 우선적으로 한다는 거, 그리고 조리법이 이렇게 반복되지 않게 꼭 유의한다는 거, 그리고 음식의 맛이나 또는 빛깔이나 특히 찬 음식, 더운 음식 등이 고루 배합이 되어 있기 때문에 한 끼니에 여러 가지 음식을 먹을 수 있는 그런 특징을 가지고 있어서 우리가 균형 식사를 할 수 있다는 것이 특징이라고 얘기할 수 있습니다.
The greatest dining table, set with the best nutrition, was of course offered to the king. The table, prepared for the palace, was done so elegantly and slowly, which is opposite from the fast food culture of the present. What must be focused on when preparing the 12 sets of dishes is not choosing the best ingredients, but the time and dedication put into making them, which brings out the rich flavor of each individual dish. What are some of the characteristics of Korean traditional dining in terms of nutrition? The ratio of animal and vegetable fat in the meal is 2 to 8, which is known to be the most ideal. Along with that, ideal amounts of carbohydrates, fat, protein, calcium, and vitamins are all included, making it an all-around healthy meal.
We have looked at how healthy Korea's traditional meals are. Let's have a closer look at what kind of dishes they are.
At the center of all the dishes on the Korean dining table, there is a bowl of rice. When comparing wheat with rice, there is a slight difference in the nutritional factors. In particular, wheat has more protein than rice. However, rice is more nutritious since it has more essential amino acids. The outstanding qualities of rice have been proven in many ways. Research has proven that eating rice on a daily basis can prevent allergies, including atopic dermatitis. An allergy test was conducted at a clinic with 125 infants who suffer from atopic dermatitis. And those who consumed rice showed 5 times less allergic symptoms compared to those who ate wheat, and 10 times less than those who consumed milk.
쌀에는 감마 오리자놀이라든지 뭐 이런 성분들이 있는데 그게 아주 굉장히 여러 가지 성인병을 예방해주는 항산화 물질, 또 뭐 바이타민 E라든지 토코페롤 같은 이런 항산화 물질들이 있기 때문에 노화를 예방해주기도 하고, 이래서 쌀이 굉장히 최근에 와서는 더 기능성 식품으로 부각이 되고 있습니다.
As the outstanding qualities of rice are being known throughout the world, the US and even European countries that primarily consume wheat are showing increasing interest in rice. Rice is no longer considered a foreign dish to the world. But why are the US and European nations gearing toward rice? It's because many have experienced that eating rice can help lower blood pressure and prevent many adult diseases. By joining the rice diet program offered by Duke University in the US, one obese patient lost 312 kilograms in 7 months, which is more than half of his total body weight. This was the real-life experiment that showed the effects of the rice diet. The dinner table set in Mrs. Lee's is a bit peculiar. This family consumes 10 different types of grains, including barley, Indian millet, Job's tears, black rice, and others.
어머님이 거의 15년쯤 전부터 당뇨가 있으셔서 아예 그때부터는 집에 쌀만 있는 쌀은 없애고 처음부터 혼합국을 해갖고 지금까지 잡곡밥을 먹고 있어요. 그래서 저희 집은 그냥 아이도 그렇고 아예 까만 밥으로 통하게 그렇게 해서 잡곡을 먹고 있어서 어머니는 지금 연세가 80이 다 되셨는데 이제 당뇨는 거의 정상이 되시고요. 체중도 굉장히 많이 나가셨었는데 운동도 물론 같이 하셨지만 체중도 많이 빠지셔서 가벼워지시고 요새는 거의 정상이 되시고.
They started adding all types of grains to rice when their grandmother was diagnosed with diabetes, but they've realized health benefits and are consuming it even this day. Her husband especially experienced several benefits. He doesn't have to worry about gaining fat around his abdominal area, and he no longer suffers from constipation. The children are all healthy and do not normally even catch common colds. Now, did the grandmother's health get any better? After a simple comparison test, we were able to see that rice with grains showed greater effects in reducing the blood sugar level than brown rice, white rice, or bread. Grains help the digestive system more than other cereals, as they contain more fiber. This helps the body get rid of leftover salt in the intestines and also prevents cholesterol from building up in the body. Due to such effects, grains are able to help prevent high blood pressure and arteriosclerosis.
Wild plants that grow every season suit the taste of Koreans with a unique method of cooking. These wild greens are called namul in Korean.
With 4 distinct seasons, Koreans have always sought seasonal vegetables to put on the dining table for variety and nutrition. There are over 800 wild plants growing in Korea. Vegetables can be eaten fresh or steamed. However, once steamed and dried, they can last longer without withering. This way, during the cold winter, when there aren't any fresh vegetables growing, you can still enjoy them and the vitamins that they provide. When cooking wild plants, green onion, garlic, ginger, red pepper, and sesame oil have been added. Korean ancestors referred to these ingredients as medicinal seasoning, for these were thought of as medicine to the body. Through the sauces used when seasoning the vegetables, we can intake fat and other necessary nutrition. Along with rice and kimchi, wild plants were also included in the basic dishes on the dining table. So what did Koreans' ancestors think about vegetables?
한국의 나물이 대표적인 게 이제 숙제라고 할 수 있는데 익힌 나물. 그러면 익힌 나물을 만들 때는 많은 양을 데쳐야만 우리가 어느 정도의 양을 얻을 수 있어서 이제 양적으로 많이 섭취할 수 있다는 거하고 또 이 나물을 데치고 우리고 씻는 과정에서 어느 정도 독성분을 또 제거할 수 있는 그러한 조리법이 첨가가 되고요.
How do the steamed wild plants with seasoning differ from salad with dressing in Western dining in terms of nutrition? In terms of calories, salad contains 2 to 3 times more than wild plants, and salad exceeded wild plants in fat at least 3 times and up to 15 times. When taking a closer look at the Korean traditional dishes, there are a greater number of fermented foods. There are 2 different types of fermented foods in Korea. One is vegetable fermented food such as kimchi, soy sauce, hot pepper paste, and soybean paste. The other is the salted and fermented fish. Such fermented food can provide animal fat, which can't be found in vegetables. Salted and fermented fish was first recorded in history about 1,000 years ago. It is recorded that salted fish was used to welcome a new queen into the palace. Fermented fish was a clever idea that was thought out by Korean ancestors since fish couldn't be preserved for a long time. In addition, it goes very well with rice, which is the main staple for Koreans. So how do the 2 dishes harmonize so well?
젓갈 중에서는 그 필수 아미노산인 라이신이나 그 트레오닌 같은 이런 필수 아미노산이 많이 들어있는데요. 우리 동양에서는 쌀을 주식으로 하게 되면은 라이신 같은 이런 그 아미노산이 부족합니다. 그래서 쌀밥에 이러한 그 젓갈하고 같이 겸하게 되면은 쌀에 부족한 성분으로 이제 단백질 구분도 되고 또 뼈째로 만든 거기 때문에 칼슘 구분도 되고 또 특히 식물성에서는 없는 바이타민 B12를 해가지고 그게 부족하면 악성 빈혈이 걸리는데 그런 성분들도 있고 또 쌀에 없는 그런 필수 아미노산을 보급이 되기 때문에 이 쌀밥하고 이 젓갈하고는 가장 잘 어울리는 그런 궁합입니다.
Fermented fish can be eaten separately, but many use it to season the kimchi. Kimchi has been recognized as a healthy food throughout the world, and fermented fish has done its share in making this happen. Then let's find out what kind of effect fermented fish has when added to kimchi. We conducted a test to see how fermented fish affects the quality of kimchi. The amount of lactic acid bacteria, which brings up the amino acid level, increased up to 50% when fermented fish was added. Now, let's take a look at how Korean traditional dining that centers on rice, wild plants, and fermented dishes ties in with our health. Special research conducted was able to unravel the answer to this question. The Korean Medical Association announced the results of their project entitled The Dining and Health of Koreans. This project conducted thorough research into the differences among Korean traditional dining, Western dining that centers on bread and milk, and Mediterranean dining that has long been known for its healthy ingredients. How did these three differ in terms of nutrition? When looking at the calorie level, Korean dining was slightly higher than Mediterranean food, but far less when compared to Western dining. The ratio of carbohydrates, protein, and fat for Korean food was 65 to 15 to 20, which was the closest to the recommended level by the FAO.
쌀을 주식으로 하는 탄수화물을 섭취를 해서 이제 에너지원이 굉장히 다른 빵보다는 좋았고요. 두 번째는 지방질이 비교적 많지 않아서 비만이나 이런 비만과 관련된 질환을 일으키는 요인이 좀 적었고, 지방질 중에서도 불포화지방산이 몸에 좋고 포화지방산이 별로 안 좋은 부분인데, 이 불포화지방산에서도 우리나라의 그 콩기름이나 이런 식물성 기름 같은 것들이 올리브유보다 더 우수한 걸로 그렇게 나타나 있었습니다. 그래서 전체적으로 총괄적으로 보면은 우리나라 식단이 이 그리스나 미국보다 훨씬 건강식이었다 하는 것을 알 수가 있었습니다.
Likewise, the food that we normally intake directly relates to our health. The number of deaths caused by heart disease and cancer for each country proved this effect. As heart diseases are mainly caused by excessive fat in the body, we can see that the US and Greece showed a 10% higher death rate than Korea. When looking at the total number of deaths caused by cancer, Korea ranked the lowest when compared with the US and Greece. As more people have sought health foods, medicinal dishes have been born. Medicinal food adds various types of herbs to protect the body and provides high nutrition, so many modern people are showing a great amount of interest.
약을 넣었다 하면 일반적으로 좀 쓴맛이 있을 수 있고 기본적인 음식 맛을 자칫 흐리게 될 수 있지만 모든 재료들이 그대로 맛이 우러나오면서 특히 먹고 난 후에 더부룩하지 않아서 특히 나는 다이어트를 상당히 신중하게 생각하는데 맛도 좋고 또 끝맛이 좋아서 자주 이용하게 됐습니다.
Koreans believe that food and medicine stem from the same root. Medicinal dishes are one of the traditional foods that were born while focusing on this very idea.
선생님 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
네, 약선 요리를 배우러 왔는데요. 이렇게 보니까 어머 색깔들이 너무너무 예쁘네요.
아, 색이 참 곱죠?
네.
자, 이렇게 구기자를 이용해서 붉은색이 있고요.
네.
이게 흑임자를 이용해서 검정색이 있고 치자를 이용해서 이렇게 노란색이 있어요. 이 구기자하고 여기 호박전은 이게 우리가 아주 피곤할 때, 간장에 아주 피곤을 느꼈을 때, 눈이 침침할 때 아주 좋은 약선전이 되고요.
Herbal pancakes can easily be made in one's home. What is different from ordinary Korean pancakes is that matrimony vine, black sesame, and other healthy ingredients are added to the flour.
선생님, 약선 요리가 어떻게 우리 몸에 좋은지 좀 설명해 주세요.
약과 식품을 가지고 이렇게 음식을 해서 들게 되면 우선 감기가 예방되고 또 그다음에 속이 거부룩한 이런 위장도 좀 튼튼하게 해줄 수 있고 머릿결을 매끄럽게 해서 장을 윤택하게 할 수 있는 이러한 것이 약선 요리예요.
If you're feeling a bit exhausted, matrimony vine can be helpful. By adding black sesame to mushroom pancakes, it can help you have a clearer mind and enhance your complexion. The combination of gardenia and fish can have a cleansing effect for better blood circulation. Medicinal dishes are not only tasty and nutritious, but they also can cure. When adding herbs to different foods, you must, however, select the right ones that suit your body type. It's not always Korean medicinal herbs that are added to medicinal dishes. Instead of using a lot of seasoning with sauces and powder, it is important to cook the dish with the original ingredient.
These foods are very colorful, especially this mushroom tastes of beef and also is very chewy.
Mrs. Lee believes that the food that we eat at home can easily become medicinal if a little thought and care is put into the cooking process. She adds a bit of Korean medicinal herb to her cooking or just simply uses herbal water.
추위를 많이 탔어요. 이 다리도 막 시렵고 그랬거든요. 근데 그 약선 요리를 먹고부터는 차츰 그런 증상이 많이 개선됐어요.
As medicinal ingredients have been added to every dish, her family thinks of each meal as a way of getting healthier. Each bite is like chewing on the most priceless medicine. Every dish presented on the dining table in Korea considers the health of the people who will enjoy it. Koreans think of food as the best medicine provided by nature. The healthiest meal is made by using natural ingredients and from the dedication put into it. A healthy body can be made with a healthy mind, heart, and physical strength. Gukseong-do has incorporated the three to discipline the human body to attain true health. Add vitality to your tired and exhausted spirit with the energy of life. Today, let's touch upon the movements that can help enhance the functions of your liver and kidneys. First, start with the shoulder exercise to ease the tightened up muscles around your shoulders. Kneel down and place your hands on the side of your shoulders while having your elbows face forward. Make big circles while rotating your shoulder and arms. This time, in the same position, rotate your arms forward. It is important that your arm touches your ears when reaching up while making a circle. Try not to place too much strength when doing this movement in order to ease up tensed muscles. Next, lean back as far as you can. This exercise may be effective for those who suffer from backaches. While kneeling down, lift your hips. Support your hips with your hands while slowly leaning back. When doing this movement, try to touch the ground with your head, which will make your body lean back even more. Kishinbop helps you restore energy in your organs by gathering strength through the warm-up exercises. Let's learn some exercises that will strengthen our liver and kidneys today. First, place your hands on your side. While slowly bending your elbow, think that you are lifting a heavy object. Place one foot forward and make a 90-degree angle while the other leg is bent underneath. While moving your hands, keep in mind that you are sending the energy to your organs. Before you start your hand movements, take a deep breath and hold it while moving your arms. Breathe out while standing back up once you are done with the arm exercise. When placing your left leg forward while doing this movement, it strengthens your liver. And when you step forward with your right leg, it will enhance the functions of your kidneys.